But his favorite cartoon, or whatever you call it, character, was Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
He would stay in the showers for hours. Because yo, dog.
You taking a long shower?
No. He would, so Dragon Ball Z, and I don't know, you guys got to look this up. I think he would have his powers, like he would throw his hands down and in the water or something would hit him, right? But he thought he'd be in the shower. No, with the gloves on. He had the gloves.
Not in the shower. Absolutely
That's crazy.
He in the water hit him on the I'm like, man, you can run the water bill up.
Champion in my vein, all of this came not by luck. Going too crazy in the stadium, got the city going nuts. Let's get it.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Roommate Show presented by Bet365, a Playmaker original. You know the vibes are always immaculate. Obviously, we have Matt and JB here, my co-host. I'm Josh Hart, and we have a special day today. Jalen decided to bring his pops to work today, so we have former McDonald's All-American, co-MVP of the Mickey D's game. Hall of Famer at Temple, was top 15, retired top 15 all-time scoring, if I'm not mistaken. Got a good 9 years in the league. Rick Brunson, so we appreciate you. Everyone's been wanting you on the show, bro. So we appreciate you finally making time.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, your busy schedule.
Very busy.
Yeah, man, so we can talk about.
This is the first McDonald's All-American where you didn't do the jingle after you introduced.
I felt like I was going to do it at some point, but it just sounded weird to do it in the intro. So, you don't want to put the pause on Donte? No, I'm just kidding.
You wasted no time.
Just going to go right into the Donte thing, huh?
Oh, no, I just felt like that would probably be the funny part. You know, a good icebreaker.
Yeah. Well, first of all, as you know, he's family, man. So I thought it was blown out of proportion. But, you know, we could have handled it, or I could have handled it in a better way. But, you know, I know you, I know him, I know Mikhail, obviously, Jalen, I know where you guys come from. And I just wanted to make sure we all act accordingly. And I thought, myself included, we didn't act right. So, but it's over with, man. We talk, you know, the next day, it's all good. And if you remember, I mean, you had an incident. Your first week after the trade when you want to act out in the ballroom in Sacramento. It wasn't really like that, but it was.
That was me and you, though.
But I stepped in and said, come on, Josh, you got to be professional. You remember that, right?
And I was like, I said what I say?
I will when the game starts.
That was after. Oh, but during, you were like, come on, Josh. Like, whatever.
It was my scout too.
Yeah, it was.
And I was like, come on, man. Like, so like.
Yeah, and you were like, and I was like, all right, like, yeah, we good. Yeah, but then Thibs was like,
doesn't matter.
Nah, we not good.
He's right. You know, I just know we all raised the right way, and I expect everyone to act right. It's crazy though. I yelled at him last year on the court in Dallas. Remember that?
Oh yeah, when he was crying about the ref.
Yeah, he wasn't acting right.
Yeah,
but you know, that's the father that came out of me for all you guys. But no, we good, man. Donte be at the Thanksgiving dinner. We good.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Have to go to Charlotte for that one. Unfortunately. JB, you don't have anything to say?
No, I have nothing to say. This is strictly a conversation between y'all today. I'm just gonna sit here and watch.
You're just observing.
Why?
Just observing. Because I don't think you understand that all the things that he's probably going to say today, I probably heard 10 times already.
But I feel like, you know, you obviously being, you know, a co-host of the podcast, and with the teachings that you got taught as a little kid to do everything legit, you should be present in this interview.
Okay, then we'll go on this. Since we talked about Donte, let's talk about Josh. The first impression of Josh when you first met him at Villanova. I know his first impression of you.
No, you know, let me address all this, because this is definitely misunderstood. I did not know you guys at Villanova.
For sure.
I only knew you through what he would say. As you noticed, I wasn't at practice once, twice, 3 times. And this narrative, like I was hanging out with you guys, and I didn't know you guys. He would come home and say, "Oh yeah, Josh tried to beat me up." I'm like, "What? Why would he do that? What did you do?" Or he would come home and say this or that. But I didn't know you guys. I knew you guys are all good friends. But my impression of Josh though was, I always liked him. You know that because he reminded me of myself. He was really intense. He didn't work as hard as I worked. He was a better player, but he's not really like gonna live in the gym 24 hours a day like me. But no, I was impressed. Like at Villanova, I thought he was a great player, but he was a loose cannon. I tell you what he used to do, and I don't like the shenanigans. You know that. I used to tell him, do anything crazy, I'm gonna embarrass you. He would like make a dunk and he'd go like this. He'd do all that.
Oh yeah. I think we talked about it last episode where you flexed, and then the next day in film,
it was at Temple.
Yeah, but no,
I had an and one layup. It was at Temple, and then we won. Come back the next day.
It was at Temple. Yeah.
Yep. And then as soon as we walked in on the screen, it was me flexing like this. I'm like, this is about to be bad, bro.
But it's just there's a narrative out there like what you said about me, and which is crazy. Like I'm like I didn't even do anything. I just stood on the side. I thought if I was quiet and stayed to myself. Now I know I have this angry look on my face.
Yeah.
I'm not really a people person. I'm like to myself unless I know you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If I know you, you know me. I'm gonna laugh and joke, but I just stay to myself. And I think at Villanova it was his show, like in terms of like that was his life. So I'm just gonna watch. But when I got to know you guys, it was cool.
Valid point.
So for you not liking me, I was hurt, man.
I want to say more like a not like, cause like you said, I didn't know you, but I was just like, I was like, dang, bro, this dude don't. I was like, he's just like off to the side, and like I said, you got like the straight face where he's like, you just be looking at him like, and it looked like, oh, he ain't rock with nobody. No. So I was just like, bro, I don't know about this dude, dog. That worked out,
also you have to remember, like Temple, Villanova, like we never really liked you guys. I just
because we always won.
Fell in love with Villanova because of my kids went there, and obviously being a fan of you guys. But like, I didn't hate you guys, but y'all was beneath us. To be honest with you. No. When I play, it's different when you play.
Okay.
Okay.
Y'all never beat us when I played.
I never lost to y'all.
And I never lost to y'all.
I never lost a Big Five game.
Me either.
Well,
I don't think we ever had a Big Five game where it was less, like wasn't double digits.
That one LaSalle game, your senior year, maybe it was close.
Oh really?
Maybe.
Did you look at Temple?
I looked at it.
Was it a
from distance.
consideration or not? From a distance. Did you want Jalen to go there?
Yes.
Who was the coach there at that time?
Dunphy.
Yeah, no.
So it was. I mean, obviously, you probably don't know the story, but it was all set up for him to go there, and for me to be, the coach there, and some things happened. But it's crazy, and he knows this deep down in my heart. Like, I wanted him to go to Villanova. Like, I mean, it was Villanova. Like, they were the top dog, and not only in the city but in the country. And Temple wasn't Temple. My coach wasn't there no more, so I didn't feel like I owed Temple anything. So, and I'm still paying for it to this day. I mean, it's hard to go back to Temple because he went to Villanova. I don't think it was a wrong decision.
I think it worked out as well as it could have for.
But I still love my school. Like I'm still a Temple fan, but I'm a Villanova fan too. So
They got some good coaches there too, though.
yeah. My guys there, Link Greer's there. So
Yeah.
Do you think if you had gone to Temple, Erica would have gone?
No.
Erica
No, so she was Villanova no matter what.
never going to Temple.
Erica was never going to
Never.
Temple.
She wanted to go to
Really?
Temple. Nah, Erica needed to be. The city life is different for her dad, So, nah, she wasn't going there. If I had it my way, she would have went to Rowan and stayed at home.
I got a girl on the way, so I'm taking all the notes.
No. Yeah, there's no way she was going to Temple. This next segment is brought to you by our presenting sponsor, Bet365. Let's talk NFL Week 12. Weekly football picks. Who you got? What's the score? What's your predictions? Cowboys at Commanders.
I don't know if I'm doing scores, but we beating the hell out them. I say 35-14 Commanders.
I mean, I hope it's a I hope it's a decent win because we don't want any false starts at the line. Close game. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to go Commanders on this one. I would never pick the Cowboys regardless.
Yep. Niners at Packers. That's a be a good game.
I'm gonna say Packers. I'm gonna say Packers.
Yeah. Niners aren't who they used to be.
Niners are going through a little stretch, which happens.
Yeah.
Exhibit
It'll be a
A.
good game, though. I think it would be
Exhibit
a good
A.
game. Valid.
Exhibit A. I'm gonna go Packers though. Eagles at Chargers. Chargers are rolling right now.
Oh, they are?
Rolling.
I don't even know.
They're rolling right now. I'm gonna say Eagles though. That's crazy. I picked the Commanders for you. You're not gonna pick the Eagles for me?
No, because I want y'all to lose. I want to be first.
Are we first right now? Wait, we might be first.
Yeah, y'all first.
Ooh.
Y'all first.
Ooh. Anyway, okay.
And the Bucks at Giants. Oh, that's a shocker right there, folks.
Yeah. Who?
Bucks are gonna win. Probably
It might be. It might be
42-7.
It might be a close game if Baker throws 1,000,000 picks, but that's not gonna happen. So Bucks by like 3 touchdowns, 3 scores.
Yeah, how about to say it would be a close game if Baker, the running back Wright, the O line, and the receivers didn't play. Then it would be a close game, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So
And the defense?
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. If it was just the Giants versus the Bucs special teams, close game. But I think the offense and defense would be there. So
Yeah.
but Giants fans, don't worry. Number 1 pick might be yours. There is hope.
There's always hope.
There's hope.
There's always hope. Never know.
Breaking news from Bet365. New customers now get $200 in bonus bets when you bet $5. Sign up, deposit $10, and place a bet for $5 to get $200 in bonus bets. Bonus bets can be used on the spread, totals, player props, futures, and more. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. Arizona, Colorado, Indiana, Kentucky, Louisiana, North Carolina, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Virginia. Or 1-800-BETS-OFF in Iowa. 21 and over only, 18 and over in Kentucky. Must be present in Arizona, Colorado, Iowa, Indiana, Kentucky, and select parishes in Louisiana, North Carolina, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Virginia. Terms and conditions apply.
Where else did Erica look at?
St. John's, Ryder, and then, I was happy though. She went to Villanova. It was great for everybody, but I never thought I'd be a Villanova fan, but you guys made me fan, so.
How many years did you guys
But to
overlap?
know you as like professional athletes now, wow. Like, they're different. Him too. It's like moody,
Josh is more moody than I am.
No. Josh is like, for me, now as I have to put my coach hat on sometime, and then I put my, I won't say father, uncle, right? Safe word to say, right? With you. And like, as a coach, I'm like, all right, what type of mood he in today? And if I say a joke and he gives me I leave him alone. And I tell everybody, I walk around outside, I'm like, yo, let him leave him alone, man.
You could tell right away.
Oh yeah,
He wears it
Josh
on.
is easy, like to read. Soon as he walk in the training room, I know what's going on. So, but it's good. But one thing I love about him, because I believe we're kind of the same. You know what you're gonna get from him, and I'm good. I love that about him. Other guys, I can't deal with the one day you this. Just tell me who you are, and I'm good.
I tell you, 7:30, I'm there.
But every now and then we need you at 10, 11. It will be help.
Yeah, I'm present. I'm always present.
So you're telling me
No, you're there. You're not present. You're there.
My physical body is there.
Exactly. I need you mentally there.
So back in the day, like the Will Chamberlain days, he used to tell those. I don't know him, but stories were said that.
I'm about to say, you ain't that old, bro.
No, stories were told that he used to tell the coach, "You want me for a shoot around or the game? Pick one."
Pick one.
And I feel like sometimes that's how you are.
And I think it only, yeah.
Did Clyde say that?
Yeah,
on the pod?
sometimes a lot of people said it. But like for example, like today, right? We had it wasn't like a hard physical practice, more like mental, just being locked in and doing some of that stuff. So then, as y'all know, you've been with Thibs for I don't know how long, and you've known him for so long. Like if you have like 2 days between a game and it's not an off day, like you're gonna go through like the team's plays, and then like the next day you're gonna go through the plays again, and then another day I'm like, brother, I just went through the plays twice, 2 days in a row. I know what their plays are too, so like then that's when like the mental is just like, whoop, it's gone.
So I will say this.
It's gone.
No, all right. So that's your perspective, right? Mm-hmm. So then his perspective as a coach is, yeah. So it's like a classroom. I'm just going to teach Josh. I'm going to teach everybody. So sometimes a smart kid has to, because you are smart, right? That's what you're saying. Mm-hmm. So, but sometimes you have to let the other guys catch up to you.
That's a valid point.
So when Thibs is teaching, he's not, maybe that day, maybe Tuesday he's teaching you, and on Wednesday he's teaching the next player. You're selfish. You want to stop teaching.
Oh, you want class to be over?
So you want class to be over. When Josh get it, it's over. That's what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. That's valid.
Let me shoot them 2 free throws. I'll get us up out of here, man.
That was a great day today.
That was a good day.
Great day.
I told you. I tell you, bro. I feel like there's 3 times you can really count on me. I feel like towards the end of the game, I'm pretty reliable to make like some type of play, like solid play at the end of a game. Maybe there's only 2.
Maybe there's only one.
That and 2 free throws to get us out.
I would say
Very reliable.
You're reliable. Obviously, you're very reliable, but I just think there are times the group, you're only as strong as your weakest link.
Sometimes you're the weakest link.
You are the weakest link.
Damn, so that means you're a strong team. If I'm the weakest link, that means we are
So
up.
there are days where you don't want to do something, not you, but people doesn't, I'm tired or I'm sore or your hamstring, you know how you grabbed it during the game, but it was really your ankle?
No, it was both.
Oh, okay.
I was down bad for 3 minutes.
There are times you don't want to do anything. But like, so let's say you hurt your ankle and your hamstring and you had the best game of the short season so far, right? Mm-hmm. But if that happened on Thursday in practice, you went right to the training room. Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't you finish? You get paid to work every day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, can you explain that to the people why you pick and choose the days you want to work?
Yeah, so so for me, right, and I think it all depends, when in practice that is, but for me in the game, as y'all know, as competitors, you're everything's going so fast, and you're so competitive, you're in that zone that like the adrenaline's going, and you don't feel it as.
So my job, my job is to like make sure everyone knows you're good. It's a hard.
You're the
thing to
Josh
do,
whisperer.
He
Absolutely.
good. Yo, he good, man. Yo, he good. Like I got walk. He good because you people get angry with you because they care. No, but not because you're mean or they care about you. They want to make sure
And I feel like I always tell guys, like, y'all can have an open dialogue with me. I always tell them. I don't know why people don't want to talk.
That's
Really?
that's
BS.
that's like
What you mean?
That's like me telling people you can come talk. You can walk up to me and say what's up. Like look at my face. Like come on.
No.
Like they're not gonna do that, right?
My thing is like, all right, you can say something, like, expect me to say something back, but like I'm gonna hear what you say. Like if you sit there and be like, I don't know, just say not one of y'all, say another coach or whatever, like Josh, you mess assignments, like I don't know, you keep messing up, you ain't gonna play or whatever. I'm gonna say something back, but then I know like when I get in the game, I know what you said. I'm gonna go out there and do it. But just
So you just need the last words. What you're saying?
Nah, I don't need the last words. I just need especially if I'm already mad, I'm gonna say
All right,
something.
let's do this. Like, I think you've been much better this year, a lot better.
In 2 games.
No. I'm talking about from from the summer. Josh been working.
Yeah,
Josh been working.
hating it.
No, he's been doing his thing. But all I ask you to do, can you, like, when you come out the game, can you like don't walk like towards like the lock, like the Byzantine locker room? Can you like come to the sideline and then like shake our hands, or you still not gonna do that?
Nah, I can do that.
And I'll do it. Get you
Every
a
now and then,
closed
just give
fist.
me a hand. Like I like
A lot of times, I can do that. Yeah, you're right.
No. It's either that or post game when Josh got the knee bags, ice bags, and then the feet in the
Foot bath.
cold foot bath, whatever. So we break it down. The coaches go around, like, shake everyone's hands, right? So before I go on my phone, I usually shake everyone's hands or whatever. Josh on the road is usually somewhat close by. It's just Josh every time.
Sure, especially if we lose, I'm not in the mood. If we lose, don't try to shake my hand. Don't do it. We lost, bro.
You got. Bro.
I agree.
But a lot of times I'll put my hand. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, man, we up. Nah,
All right, we do have, in all seriousness, the only thing actually, you can do whatever you want. You can walk through the locker room. I never shake my hand. You did it yesterday or Friday. What I tell you to do before coach talks.
Oh, I did it.
I said you did.
Yeah,
That was
I did
great.
the other game too.
Because when coach started speaking, you start making all this the noises.
Because to give the people context, right?
Velcro?
So I don't know when it started, but like since I've been in the league, like I guess probably part of it like where my shooting time is, but now I like having the last shooting time. So like probably like the last like 4 or 5 years, like we'll have the meeting, our pregame meeting at 40, watch film, go through the coverages and all that other stuff. I always get dressed. Like, so I'm sitting there, Thibs is talking, I'm putting my jersey on, and then I have the Venoms, which is like the little knee warmer massager, but they're Velcro. So Thibs would sit there and be like, all right, first play, we're going to be running.
And I'm like,
That's so frustrating.
yes.
Yeah. But like I never really paid too much attention to it until they said it. And then like, I don't know if you peeped the other day, because I'll have them before I go shoot. And then sometime now our trainer, he'll, put them back, but he'll wrap them. So right when I get back, we're going right into the meeting. So I was trying to grab it. That sounds crazy. I was trying to grab it and like rip it off slowly. I was like, and then the one time I did it, me and you made eye contact. But there's two things I'm gonna do for this season. Make sure, that's done before the meeting, so it's not too loud.
So it's not distracting.
Not distracting, and then shake everybody's hand when I go out.
I have a question for you, Rick. I remember after the last preseason game, I was scrolling my phone. I'm on Twitter or whatever, Twitter I see. Josh Hart says he's lost and wants to go to the second unit. What was your?
I didn't say I wanted to go to the second
He'd be
unit.
open to the possibility.
Yeah.
What was your reaction when you see him go to the media with that?
Well, we can be honest.
This
All right.
full honesty.
You call me.
I called him next day.
Yeah, he always calls me. He called me.
Was that when we were at the PA?
Yes, I know. I talked to him. We talked another time, but I called him next
Yeah,
day.
so the first thing I said was, do you want to go to the second unit because you feel like you can help that unit better and help yourself get better? Or are you going to the second unit because you're frustrated of the way you've been playing or we've been playing or what have you? And he says a little bit of both. I think that's what he said. But when Josh talks in the media, we as coaches know, like we say Josh being Josh. But then sometimes we're like, it is like kind of like, damn, like, is he upset? Is he really upset? But there's times where in the preseason games, if you watch him, I don't know if he was, I can't even say that. Whew. I don't know what he was thinking going through his head, but like he wouldn't shoot. So I didn't know if he was like making a point. You know how Kobe did it against Phoenix? You remember that? Are you too young for that?
No, not too.
Right. And then So I don't know what was going on. But I've always said to him, and I said, man, I said, let's evaluate him when the season starts. And so that's how I took it. I said,
Now you look
man,
pretty good in the starting lineup.
let's evaluate him. And if you, now mind you, if we did that, he'd have complained about that too.
Of course.
So it's whatever.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah, so.
Exactly. I'm gonna say something. Like no matter what, bro. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna hear what they gotta say. I'm like, dang, they probably right.
You have to evaluate, and I always do, like, for me, I evaluate, obviously, Josh during game season. I evaluate him in off season. I know what the approach that he's going to have if I see the right approach in off season. I would say Mitchell Robinson, guy who I that's one of my favorites, is Mitch. Evaluate him, when the season starts. Then certain guys, like to me, everyone can't be the same. You can't have 15 guys who just like eat, sleep basketball. That's impossible. So for me, I evaluate every guy differently. I don't think it's fair to say, oh, he works hard and you don't, so I don't like you. That's not fair. Like some guys are more talented. Some guys have to work harder to even get to that level. So that's how I do it.
I say when it comes to Jalen, has it been long enough now where you can kind of move between father and coach, or how do you balance that?
I don't even think it's an issue anymore.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think this is I think if I would have coached him in college, it probably wouldn't have worked out for either of us. I think this was the perfect timing. He was at a level where he was good enough. I think I was at a position where I felt comfortable in allowing him to be himself. So, but I don't even think about it anymore, to be honest with you.
What about from your perspective?
I would say I don't think about it either. I truly think when we're on the court, it's strictly coach and player.
Yeah.
But like, as soon as practice is over, as soon as the game is over, it's like father son. Like even after a game, if I played great or terrible, like he isn't calling me about like what I should have did in the game like that night. Like we'll talk about the next day or whatever. It's I think our relationship is like beyond healthy. Like it's never. So many people tell me I could never let my dad like coach me or I'm just like, this is like the coolest / greatest thing ever. I have the person who absolutely like wants the absolute best for me at all times and wants to push me every single day. So, I love it. It's made me better, and I don't know. Like for the first time, like even like growing up, like he was. Like we primarily lived in New Jersey for his entire career, and so like he was never like there for like a full like a school year. I always had to travel to see him like during the holidays or whatever. So I get to see like my dad like every day.
I mean, it's a dream. It's like you couldn't script it as well as it's gone.
Right.
Oh, definitely. I would say the first year here it was difficult for me because you don't. Like, I'm a coach. People forget, man. I'm a coach. I've been coaching
Since 2007.
No, actually, I've been coaching before that because I never really played. So me sitting there, I used to study. If you look at any tape when I would play for the Knicks, I was always sitting next to Thibs. So it was always a coach mentality. I was always trying to help my teammate. If I see things, I would tell them. So like my first year, like I felt like the whole year I'm like trying to prove myself. Like I'm a coach. Like. I'm not his dad. That's how I took it. And I would say the only time that I get dad mode is when like he embarrassed himself. Like when he starts acting like this guy, yelling and screaming at referees. They both have that trait. And I get it. Like you could like.
You're worse.
Josh is worse.
But I'm getting better though.
No,
I'm
Josh
getting better.
isn't worse because the referees expect that.
Oh.
They don't expect that. Like the other night, doing all this junk, right? Excuse me.
Oh yeah, get him out of. Who are you doing that to?
I wasn't talking to anybody in particular. I was just talking.
Oh okay.
I know him better than anybody.
Oh yeah.
And my point
We know
is,
who he was talking to.
Yeah. And I was like, yo, like, and we have a rule. Like you can, just like Josh, you can cuss me out on the court. That's
Yep.
part of it.
I
But if you cuss me out Off the court, I'm a father. I'm gonna get my belt out.
I would say it's cool just from being like on the outside looking in. It's like one, like, you know, how like you are and like your, I won't say mood, but like how your character is, like is your great time to like to be around. Like you kind of keep the mood light and you have a good relationship with a lot of the guys. So it's like on the outside looking in, getting into that situation, especially being traded, it never seemed like it was like a father-son type thing. It's not like you would only coach him or like in practice you sit there like, yo, you gotta do this. It was always like, you know, you had your relationship with every guy and you could talk to everybody. So on the outside looking in, it looked
Well, I can't really talk to you a lot because it's like double dutch. You know what double dutch is?
yeah.
You know the double dutch?
Yeah.
That's how it is coaching you. Like, when do I jump in?
This segment is sponsored by Tommy John, the MVP of your underwear drawer. This week, MVP means memories are very precious. Jalen and Rick, what are the memories, Jalen, you've been in the NBA that you guys have been most excited to share together?
Obviously, I would think that for me, the first one would be like opening night, the first year that he was on the team. Like just the fact he playing in New York. I remember when I played here and he used to run around the court. That's a big one for me. And then, you know, just from a dad standpoint and just being an all-star was crazy to me. You know, we talked about it a lot when he was growing up. You know, if he worked, he can achieve anything he wanted. And to do that in New York was crazy.
I would say the one time I really saw him as like a fan, like at a game, it was my first game ever. Like he could have cared less of what happened.
Oh, Phoenix?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, damn. I thought we talked, yeah.
No, I was like, that was like the one thing that comes to mind. He was like,
The air ball you shot?
yeah, first shot was airball. First shot was airball.
Was it short or was it left right?
Nah, it was
Corner.
over the back, over the rim.
that's a
That's
rough
great.
one. Yeah.
But then he hit a big three.
He did a big three.
The big
There you
three.
go.
So that was exciting. Y'all lost, right?
Yeah.
I'd have thought they won. I was happy.
You was out there. Game over. Yeah, where we going to eat? Let's go celebrate. We out.
We did.
Leon
was there too.
was there. That's right.
Leon was there too.
I don't think Leon ever went to any of my games.
He's at all your games.
I don't
But
think he was
now-
your agent long enough to go to
Nah,
your
he was
games.
my agent for like half a summer.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, didn't he take
I
that?
went to CAA with Leon, then literally 3 months later he was like,
Oh, so you weren't always with CAA?
nah.
I ain't.
Yeah.
Rock.
Josh was a Rock Nation.
Who?
Yeah.
Rock Nation.
Oh, yeah. That's my guy, Joe.
Joe, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Because Joe took a front office job too.
Yeah, Minnesota.
Yeah, and that's why you left.
That's right.
Yeah. And then I was like, you know, I'm gonna go. I was like, oh yeah, Leon. I was like, oh yeah, oh, I've known Leon.
He
for
played
a
you
little
too,
bit.
like he played me. He knew he was getting
Yeah,
that job. He didn't tell you.
exactly. I found out. I'm like, hold on. I think he actually called. I think he called me at one point. Was like, yeah, this might come out. I was like, all right.
You're in good hands with Aaron.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm with good Ron and Dave. Sam ain't want me, so
Wow.
cool.
You two can make Tommy John the MVP of your underwear drawer.
Guys, we are so back for season 2 with Tommy John. Josh, what underwear do you have on right now?
I can't show you right now, but I got on them Tommy Johns. My post-game, post-workout ritual, always comfortable with Tommy John. Look at the nice product placement on this. Nice Tommy John. Nice little pouch.
Right, nice little pouch. That's crazy. What'd you call it?
What? This is the pouch.
Can we just talk about how comfortable Tommy John really is? Like, just like if you think about it, it's very, very comfortable.
Nah, it's cozy. It's lightweight. They got great breathability. Whenever I wear them, I feel like I can breathe.
Like me
So.
personally though, like I like zero distractions. So like lightweight, comfortable. I mean, those are the things I need. And I think that's exactly what Tommy John has for us.
Yeah. Once you get yours, you'll see why Tommy John sold over 20 million pairs of their high-quality underwear.
With thousands of 5-star reviews, Tommy John doesn't have customers, they have fanatics, like me. Save 25% on second skin at TommyJohn.com/roomies.
Someone retired recently. I don't know if it was D Rose or anyway, but someone where they were like, by retiring and by no longer being on this NBA schedule, I can actually help my son become a better player. Was that a thought for you of like, by freeing up more time, I can kind of help Jalen be what I know he wants to be?
So let's be honest. I'm always gonna keep it honest. Like, I hate to use the word retire because that's disrespectful to a guy like D Rose. I just stopped playing. I wasn't as good as those guys to retire. I didn't have anything to retire from.
You was 9 years though. That's a lot of.
But if you put the games together, it's about 3, like total games. You know, I'm just being honest. Like, we're gonna be honest here, right?
Nah, okay. But like,
but I appreciate it. Though. I mean, I appreciate
about to
the
say,
love.
but it's hard to be on, as you know, it's hard to be on a team or have a contract.
No, I would say this. I kid myself, but like the 2 hardest jobs in the NBA is to be the greatest player and to be a guy who's trying to make the league every single year.
Number 1 and number 450.
It's 2 hardest jobs, man. But what were we talking about?
The retirement.
Oh,
like, did you?
Being with him. Yeah. So it was funny when I bring it up to him now. So I'm gonna kill him right now. Mo Cheeks made me retire.
Worst day
Or
of my life.
excuse me, Mo Cheeks made me walk away from basketball. He was the coach of the Sixers. All I wanted was 10 years in the NBA. That's all I wanted. And I'm done. And
You get the lifetime health care.
Yeah, no, I got to pay for it. But so Mo was the coach, and I said, I'm gonna go to Sixers and try out. And Mo said, I already played for him in Portland like a couple years ago. So I had, so everything was good. Was set up for me to make the team. And make a long story short, they cut me. I'm like, damn. He was there that night too. He's a ball kid, and it was against the Knicks. Go back and look it up, find the video. They cut me like at the game, like soon the game's over. Hey Rick, we can talk to you in the back. Oh man, I know what this talk's gonna be about. Yeah. And I remember driving home from the Sixers, and he was upset, I was upset, but I knew I was like, I don't know how old you were, 10?
10.
I was like, you know what, man, like chasing his dream. I should have kept playing, but it was just, he was at the age where I just wanted to spend time with them. I haven't seen them for, and I wanted to be home. And so, yeah, part of the reason was I just wanted to make sure he was good. I didn't want to keep chasing his dream and then not be there for him and Erica. So,
How old were you when he stepped away?
10.
Okay.
10, yeah.
So Mo Cheeks, man, thank you.
Yeah, his fault. I think that was the first thing I said to him too when I saw him here.
Really?
So yeah, you cut my dad, and he was finally gonna be playing at home. Like
I'd never played in a city where my kids were, which would be Philly. And I had the opportunity to be on the team, and I had the opportunity to play in Philly, which has been unbelievable. I love Philly. I love the Eagles, everything. And Mo Cheeks, he snatched my dream away, man.
Yep.
So Mo, we'll talk tomorrow.
Jalen's said a few times on this show, he shared with us the first time he beat you one-on-one. I'm curious if your stories match up.
They definitely don't match up. The first time, I don't know. To be honest, I don't even know. I don't know if he ever beat me. No, I'm gonna say it like this. No, it's always trying to teach him a lesson. You guys, that's your error. You guys just play basketball they just play. And for me, when I played, you always kept score. You wanted to win. You remember that? So we always play.
Oh yeah, he would always cheat.
What's the score? And he'd be winning 4-2, game go to 5. I'd be like, I'm up 3-2. He'd be like, all right. He never know the score. And I used to kill me. So he don't even realize he probably beat me more than what he thought because he didn't know the score. And I just cheated. Like, oh, no, I'm up 5-4. That's game.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But I tell you this, when I knew he was going to be, I don't know how good he's going to be. I said, man, he got a little something with him. I beat him. I drugged him one day. And Eric was there.
That sounds crazy, by the way.
Okay. I mopped him around the floor. Is that better?
I mean, I don't know.
So I kill him. And he mad, like angry. And he's like, Dad, all you do is effing cheat. And he like, first time he ever cussed like at me or around me. I was like, you cuss again, I'm gonna whoop you. But then I walked away, I said, okay, he got something inside him where he got some fight. So I don't know when he ever beat. Did you ever really beat me?
Yes.
Like when? I don't
Junior year
remember.
high school.
Come on, man.
Yes.
I think I was hurt that.
Yep.
I don't know, Josh.
Yep.
Wasn't that when you had the twisted ankle? That's why.
I think I sprained my ankle.
Okay. Right.
No, I knew playing him. I knew when to stop playing him. I was like, all right, I'm done. Because he honestly, when we started playing, when he probably beat me, he probably beat me once. It got real physical. You remember that?
Maybe.
I remember it got really physical. Like I was trying to hurt him. Like go to the hole, I foul him hard. I remember I went home and told his mom, like, man, I'm done, man. I'm gonna hurt this kid. Because I didn't want to lose, and he was, he started getting good, so I stopped. So.
I was busting his ass.
Whoa.
Well, yes. Yeah. All right. Forget it, bro.
It was like the kith shoot.
Oh, no, not that bad.
That was a bad day.
Not that bad. Not that bad.
day.
I forget when you told me this, but at some point you were like, you kept telling me, like, yo, I'm the study guy. Like, if this is the test, right? You prepare for a test. Talking about me playing basketball. And you're like, I'm the study guy. So you, like, basically, I have the answers for you. Can you go into depth of, like, for people who don't understand, like, I understand it, but people don't really understand, like, what you meant by that?
So, obviously, I played in this league for nine years. I watched great players. I watched average players, and I watched a ton of players like myself trying to make it. So I had a understanding of what the league was about. And from what I know and from what I saw in my time, you have 20 to 30 NBA players. Like, can't miss. That's just my opinion. Then you have, in the middle, you have, a couple hundred guys that are talented and that have NBA talent. I always say there's NBA talent, there's NBA players. There's two different things, all right? And then you have guys like myself that, say you got 50 to 75 guys in my time that just worked their tail off to try to make a living. So I understood it, and I remember, like, for you know this, I never said, yo, you're going to be the best point guard in the history of the game, right? All I said, you work, you can achieve your goal, which is to play in the NBA. My goal was for you just to play in the NBA. I didn't know how good you were going to be because you don't know what type of coach you're playing for, or you don't know what type of organization you're playing for. So I just want you to get there. So I had the answers to the test, and obviously you believed in what I said, and the biggest answer was you just got to outwork everybody just to get a job. Luckily, both you guys have the talent, so that takes a step closer to the guys that the Steph Currys of the world. Those guys are like bona fide, can't miss NBA players. And I think a lot of kids come into this league and think they made it. I won't say names, but there's people who been on teams that were successful, get traded, and unsuccessful, looking for a two-way the next year. Because they lose sight of what they got them there. And to me, it's real simple. Like I always tell, how Jalen get good? Work. And people look at me like I'm crazy. Like, what does that mean? Doing things that you don't think you can do every single day. So
It was always times where he would, I get my work done before I do anything. Mm-hmm. Like I gotta go. It was a Saturday, like no school. I had to go to the gym before I can go hang out with like friends or go see my people or whatever. It was always like, what did you do that day like to get better, right? And there was always like an off day, like a Sunday. There was always at least one off day, but.
Going back to when you were talking about the different players, do you think part of the reason why now there's a lot of guys that are like in and out the league or whatever is because of like social media, but also like the quote unquote potential, or like you say, like they have NBA talent. So it's like everyone's like going into the league 18, 19 guys like you came in at what 21. I think I was 22. So it's like you have guys who were there 3-4 years that know how to play basketball, but then you have like the NBA like style body right now. Do you think that's part of that is the reason why?
I think it can be. I think a lot of times, so like for me, if you take a young kid, like, the guy, Pac, that we just drafted, you take him, right? To me, you got to give him a window, like a college window, 4 to 5 years. You can't give up on a kid because he's going through his college days in the NBA. So I think, so to answer your question is, I think the biggest thing guys get out the league is because they lose sight of their job. Like, that is a job. That's your job. You get up every day to go to work like your parents did. And sometimes, you get comfortable. And I think a lot of guys like what the league does for them more than what they do for the league. So, yeah, to me, it's as simple as this. If you go to work every single day, put your time in, you'll be fine. You don't have to be there 5 hours. Go there, work hard, do everything you're supposed to do. You'll play for 10, 15 years. But it sounds simple, and you know this. Half the guys won't do it.
Yeah.
Especially as the league has grown and starts to give you more and more, It's like, are people doing it for the right reason? Do they, if the salaries are more than they were, does it, if in the back in the day, maybe they would have got complacent 5-10 years in, but now it's like 1-2 years in, you're getting real money.
We also forget that, I say this all the time, like, it's a job. And everyone has, like, people know, I don't know if guys ever worked before, but you go to work, you got people at that job that don't like their job. You got people at that job that said, I'm coming at 9, I'm leaving at 5. It's how it is in the world. Like, it's not like just the NBA.
That was Shannon, by the way.
Yeah, I know that's her, dog.
You got 15 players, I said this earlier, like, and they're all here for different reasons. Some of them have talent, some of them want the money, some of them want the fame, some of them want to be great, some of them just want to get 8 to 10 years and stay out the way. Like, you don't have 15 guys and it's going to be like eat, sleep basketball. That's just not reality. It's the same thing in the real life. Like, same thing in our profession, coaching. Some guys come in, stay for a little bit, get out. I mean, it is what it's life.
What do you want, Josh? What do you want?
What do I want? Oh,
Be honest.
what? I always say this contract will put me to 10 years in. Maybe 3 more after that, 2-3 more
2-3 more what?
years.
Oh.
And then I'm out.
But to me, I think the 10 years, and I tell everybody this, that should be the goal for everybody from a health, your health benefits. You got to get 10 years to take care of your family, your kids, A lot of guys just, get the money and, I don't need that health. Yes, you do. I got enough money. No, you need that health.
Says a dude that played 9 years.
I didn't have the talent to play the 10th, or I would have.
Shout out to Mo Cheeks.
I feel like this is a fitting question, especially because we have a coach on the show. But do you guys use Sportradar's Synergy for film study, matchups, etc.?
Do we, coach?
Do you guys use Synergy?
Oh, yeah, we use it all the time.
Did you guys use it in college too?
I don't know. Like, we didn't have accounts in college, but I remember using it.
Shinanigans was big in college.
Really?
We use Synergy because it helps us for preparing for games and everything. So, yes, we do use it. We do use it very well, and I think all the coaches enjoy it.
No, I mean, we use it all the time. Like, for example, this morning, I was getting treatment, and I was looking at everything from last game. So I was looking at my shots. I was looking at my turnovers, rebounds, my defensive matchups. Are you saying, why do you chuckle when I said turnovers?
Because you always have one bad turnover a game, like really bad turnover a game.
I don't have any really bad turnovers.
He did say that, though. He said, just give me one. Just give me one a
I
game.
didn't have any really bad ones last game.
Okay. So that means you have 2 the next game.
Do they
might
roll
have had
over?
one, bro. Yeah, it
rolls over.
Okay,
It rolls over.
but my forgiveness rolls over.
I
too,
think you
right?
had
Okay,
one where
cool.
you left your feet in transition, and then
I did. No, I mean, and Kat actually, I think he said it to you after the game. He like walked up to me and he's like, "Okay, so you just jump in the air and just figure it out when you." I was like, "Yeah, that's exactly what I do." So, yeah, I did have the one where I jumped in the air. I thought OG was going to stay at the dunker. Pascal Siakam stepped up. He didn't, and then I tried to just it was going to be either travel or the turnover. So, but no, I mean, I looked at those, and then obviously we're playing another game in a couple of days. So looking at my matchup, seeing how they're getting their shots, and then obviously so I can just kind of think about how I'm going to guard them. So use it every day, just in terms of getting better and then getting prepared for the next game.
All right.
Oh.
Let's hear it.
Yeah,
He
so-
said you were the problem.
I have a question. We never really talk about. Well, actually, I'll say this: we don't talk about a lot. We joke around a lot, but we don't like sit down and like have conversations. Really,
Family meetings.
oh, we have those, and those are just. This is like one of those meetings at work you just want to get through. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we had Mark Cuban on the pod last season, and
Mark Cuban.
I told him about the whole entire situation that we had in Dallas or whatever. All right, say what you want, anything about it. Only part I didn't like is when he said the part when the parents got involved is when things got messy. Right?
Yeah.
I think he was talking about you.
I think he was talking.
Well, let's
about
make it very clear. It wasn't the parents. It was me. And I didn't get involved. I've been involved. It's my son. I'm a coach first. Well, no, I'm a father first. I'm a coach. I understand the business. Mark, Rick Carlisle, Jason Kidd, loved them. They did great by him. It was a business decision on their part, and we accepted that. But to say
business decision to do what? Just so we clarify.
the business decision was they wanted you to go into free agency, and which I would have done too, to see if you're going to get the mid-level or the 55, and then they could match it or whatever, right? That's a business decision, and I knew that. I've been in the business too long not to understand the business. So to say the parents, I didn't like that particularly because I played in this league. I understand how this works, and we were never mad at him, So, but no, shout out to Mark. I like Mark Cuban, and I saw Mark that summer in Vegas, and things were cool. But at the end of the day, I hear what he's saying, but he has a job to do, and my job is to protect you. Period. And if that's how he felt, I'm sure he did the same for his kids.
Well said.
Respect.
All's well there as well.
Yeah.
You're doing your thing. They made it to the NBA Finals.
Hey, I see success on both sides. So,
I think everyone is happy now.
yeah.
Who are either in your coaching or your playing career? Who's the best basketball minds you've ever spent time around?
Say it again.
Best basketball minds you spent time around, whether it's coaching, playing, throughout your career.
Well, the number one guy, God rest his soul, is Coach Chaney. The guy's a genius. I hear him in my head every day. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Coach Van Gundy, Thibs. Dunleavy was I played for his dad. He's
Mike.
really good coach, man. Some players, and I got to get this in this interview. I always say my favorite teammate, or my best teammate I've ever played with at any level is Larry Johnson. And I say that all the time because he was just treated everyone the same. Now you gotta remember, Larry Johnson would be, I don't know, you guys are all the same, like LeBron James. Like he was like the man. He was he had, he's one of the highest paid. He's like one of the first guys to get the big money. And man, he was the hardest working guy. He how you guys come to the game. He'd be there at 3:45 in a full on sweat, working. Like this guy is making big money back then. So he was one of my favorite teammates. And then and I would say, and I hate to be biased, but like Patrick. Just watching him and how he went about his business, very, very serious, didn't mess around. And I try to instill that in him about how to approach the game. But, Yeah, Patrick. There's a reason why he was a Hall of Famer.
I got a couple questions.
What's that?
Have you ever felt like you pushed me way too hard, or you embarrassed me at any level? I just want to know. I just want to know what comes to your mind when you think, "Oh, I pushed him too hard," or "I did too much right there in this moment."
No.
Damn. The one thing that always comes to mind is when we played my junior year. We played in the playoffs
Junior year playing the play.
in high school, and Coach Tom Izzo was there.
Oh no. Yeah.
And this man,
Let me tell the story. So we're playing against the worst team in Illinois, the worst team, and it was like 45 minutes in the farmland, and
it was like the first game of playoffs.
like the first
Because we were the one
yeah,
seed.
so
We were the
one
one
seed play against the worst team in the history of basketball. So Izzo comes. I'm like, I said, Coach, I mean, this is a terrible game. I don't care. I'm coming to see Jalen. All right. So everyone's rolling except him. Like everyone's hitting shots. Now they up 20, 30 points. He knows he's about to come out. The guy starts gunning, like just shooting just going full court, trying to just get his points. Boom, boom. And I'm steaming, like it's embarrassing because I taught him better than that. Don't chase, the game. Don't chase points. Play the right way. Blah, blah. And then after the game, like the bleachers, like they had the big old bleachers, so you can like walk underneath. Izzo's sitting right there, and I was like, yo, right at the game, come here, I'll let you real quick. And I just I said some choice words like, you ever embarrass me like that? You ever chase points like that? I effing kill you. You would never play this game. I just went crazy. And Izzo looking, like Izzo was probably sitting over there, like, and he like soon Jalen, okay, Dad, walks away. Izzo's like, I want him right now. I gotta have this kid. But it's just that's probably one of the few selfish times that we had a couple of selfish moments. I can name them.
Name him.
That game, there was like this one in Virginia. So you had to be. I'll go by grades. I don't go by age. 6th or 7th grade. He was in a tournament, AU or whatever, and he was scared out of his mind, playing like he was scared. He was shooting a free throw in the middle of the free throw. The gym was a small gym, so basically it's a referee. There's a wall and a referee. I walk like as you shoot.
Oh my God!
I walked past him like on the baseline, like he knew I was going home. Just left the game. I'm out of here. I'm not watching this, man. Then this one he was an All-American. Now he's smelling himself. He the man. He like everyone. Tell him how great he was.
High school?
Speece, AAU tournament.
Oh no, I wasn't All-American yet. No. It's my first.
10th grade?
Yeah.
Okay. So he was good, right? And 8 o'clock AAU game. He didn't want to be there. It's a 6-hour drive from Chicago to Fort Wayne, Indiana. That's where the turn was.
4 hours, but time change.
And the meeting. So with them social media people come over and Jalen.
Yeah, you know how they like rivals or whatever.
Yeah. I went. You want an effing picture with him? He ain't effing do nothing. Like I went, get out of here. I took him outside, screaming on him. And the last one was, I was so mad at him. 10th grade again. We go to what's that thing called in Atlanta? Augusta.
Peace Jam.
Peace Jam. And he was scared out of his mind.
Scared?
He had a little brown stain on his shorts.
No, it didn't. All right, that is a lie. That is a lie.
10th grade, playing 17s. So he's up, right? He was playing, but he was scared. Playing against Boo Williams. Matter of fact, Bam was on that team.
Bam was on the team.
Bam was on the team, Thon Maker, and the point guard, I don't know his name, but he played at Indiana. He's a really good player. Don't know his name, went to Indiana.
Light-skinned dude?
Dark-skinned guy. D.C. area, Virginia area. He was a solid player at Indiana. He was a year ahead of you, 2 years ahead of you, whatever he was. And he was lighting him up, like just stripping him. And
Not Stan.
No.
forget his name.
No.
I wouldn't.
Troy
It might have been
Williams
Troy
was on-
Williams.
He was Boo Williams.
But
But he did go to
I'll look
Indiana.
it up. But anyways, you remember that? And I went out, oh my God, I wanted to kill him, man.
But
So guess what I made him do?
So your 10th grade year
Would have been your senior year in high school.
Senior high school.
20.
Yeah, so that had to be Troy.
I
But Troy was lengthy though.
I look, it ain't. I don't know. Brown skin guy. Look up Indiana Hoosiers team 2015. That had been his freshman year.
Is it the one with the weird hair?
It wasn't.
Nah. Dude with the head like the little salt and pepper hair?
No, because that was James Blackman.
That's
Yeah.
Black.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was thinking.
And he's from Indiana.
This guy's from Virginia, D.C. area.
The one that went there. Went to Indiana?
Yeah, he's from Indiana, right?
It couldn't be Stan, bro, because
Robert Johnson.
Rob Johnson, yeah, I remember him.
That's him right there.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, killing him. Guess what happened? We drove from Chicago to Augusta.
Dang.
See, the game was over with. Everyone got in the shower. We leaving. Get in the car. Drove all the way to Chicago. No shower.
Dang, you was stinking.
That's how mad I was. Man, let's go home, man. And then he fell asleep and had a nerve that had a sweaty sock. You know how you put them up on the...
My knee was barking, bro. Come on. I had to
I'm like, yeah,
extend
you got to
my
move
knee.
your feet, man.
Yeah, Stan, moving feet. That's crazy.
But every time we did that, the next game I came back, I had a good game. Every time.
The one thing about Jalen, and I will say this, I will say something nice about you. What makes him good, which just amazes me, is I do this now. Like he'd be 0 for 5 from 3.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, you know when I do this, I'm saying some choice words. Like, yo, you stop shooting. You look crazy, man. It's like you got to get in the paint. Blah blah blah. He gonna come right back and shoot a 3 and then look at you. He's so headstrong. He gonna prove that he can do something that you said he couldn't do. And that's what makes him good, but also it frustrates me sometimes.
This segment is brought to you by Macys Motive 1, where the style is simple yet bold.
Anyway, we knew this conversation was going to happen at one point, but 28-year-old me versus 28-year-old you.
Both in your prime.
I don't think I ever had a prime.
Prime wasn't 28 either.
But I would say this, those who don't know me, I was a defender. So it'd be hard to score on me. I couldn't score. So the defense wins, right? So I was a defender. I was like a combination of you and Arch. Hard nosed, but I can guard. Arch act like he's guard.
Yeah,
If
but
that's the
it's,
case, I am definitely winning.
No. 'Cause I'll
Definitely winning.
Nothing easy.
Nothing easy.
This is another one. So we have everyone is age 28. Josh and Mikhail versus Rick and Jalen. What's the score?
Josh and Mikhail.
Oh, me and Mikkel.
No.
Me and Mikkel. Mikkel locking that up.
Fucking who
I'm not
up?
even worried about it. So I'm
Ask Mikhail. Ask Mikhail. His
I'm not worried about
first, his first game in Brooklyn.
You taking a shot at me though? Like, you just
No,
So that's done. And
No, I'm
so it's me and you. So,
I'm saying like we cancel each other out. So it's gonna
no,
be
you
a
said
good
Josh
game.
locking that up. That means you
Mikhail-
got
Mikhail gonna lock it up.
excuse me, Mikhail
So
locking
then
it up.
it'll be we're gonna have to figure out who better that day, brother.
I got no respect, man.
Nah, I'm not saying, but I'm just saying it'll be a good game.
It'd be a hack fest.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll say 11-9 us.
No.
11-9
We're
good
winning
guys.
the game. How do you
Nah.
know?
11-9 good guys.
I promise you we're winning the game.
Nah.
Promise you. I don't think you understand. It's easy to score on you, Mikhail.
Why? How?
I just trust me, it's easy. I've scored when we play against you. I've always played well against you. Play against Mikhail. I've always well against Mikhail. Easy to score on you guys.
Good.
I know how you guys play. You jump for everything.
I don't jump for everything.
Mikhail's going to keep you in front and just contest you. So all I need is space.
He's not giving you space. You can't go past. You ain't athletic enough to go past him.
What you think?
And she turned her head from you. She's like, nah, not you.
Not
bro.
sure for him. You. You see that jersey you have on?
You don't have to be a pro to make bold moves with Macys Motive 1.
Yo, Josh, now that it's November, I'm really starting to like my Motive 1 sweater. It has so much versatility and swag. It makes it so comfortable just to go outside and feel warm and fresh. It's officially sweater weather. And with the holiday season approaching, Motive 1 is all about blending elevated, everyday essentials with bolder styles that I can rock around those holiday parties. Check out the Motive 1 brand at Macys in-store and online today.
Motive One has me covered for whatever mode I'm in. I love wearing my bomber jacket because it's not only cozy, but it also fits my vibe, and it's elevated basic. I wore a bunch of fun, cool jackets at our shoot and launch party too.
As a professional athlete, the right fit is everything. What I wear has a huge impact on keeping me focused and ready, whether I'm on or off the court, on the road, or celebrating the holidays.
Motive One is a brand designed for those who use style as a reflection of their individuality. I love its distinct vibe, and you can find it exclusively at Macys.
So obviously you have a baby girl. Say you have another kid and it's a boy. What will you take from your dad's approach, and what will you?
Make him left-handed.
Okay.
Make her left-handed.
Are you already doing it?
Yes.
I'm doing the training though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he got it for sure. I'll be there to watch, but
Do you think, will you be, if you have a son who wants to play at the highest level, do you think you'll be able to, like the approach that your dad took with you in terms of how hard he was, will you be able to go there? Will you be able to do that?
not the way he did it. I just
Different demeanors?
different demeanor, but like I know who I am, right? Like we're different people. Like we're same competitor.
Yeah.
We're different people. I feel like I can push. Like I'll be able to push somebody or push my son or my daughter for sure. But hopefully,
Yeah,
the
I don't know
son.
why I went right to
Yeah,
son.
yeah, chill out.
My
Yeah,
bad. My
you're
bad. She
wilding.
might want to play in the WNBA
Yeah.
for sure. My bad. But it's different
it's-
pushing a baby girl and a son, you know.
It would be different, but the approach and everything will still be there, the same. I just know how he was. I know how he was towards me, and it's like I was able to do that, but I don't know if this new generation will be able to do that.
But let's make it clear though. I pushed his sister the same way. Except she just stopped. Oh, I'm not him.
I ain't trying to do
I'm not
this.
trying to do that.
In basketball?
Yeah.
your basketball.
We used to work. Erica would work out with him. I do the drills, and I bet Erica just follow him. Like as she was starting, Erica was good.
Erica has the prettiest jump shot in the family.
She could shoot.
She has the prettiest
and
jump
she
shot.
was
Lefty or righty?
Very righty. Smart, understood the game. She was too smart because she would tell. I don't care now because I don't think he's coaching anymore. Her high school coach at Cherry Hill East, she knew more than him. She would come home and say, "Dad, he don't know what he's doing." I'm like, Erica, you listening to me and your brother? Like, you can't. He a coach. He a teacher. Like listen. Nah, he don't know what he's doing. He need to do this. He need to do that. Very smart. But Erica didn't like to sweat. She went, I'm not.
So also, what he just said, like to his credit, like whenever he never coached me like on a team, but when I played in college, obviously college, like high school or any other team, he would let that coach. Like he wouldn't be like, yo, Jalen, you gotta do this, this, and this. Like he would push me and teach me in the system of what I'm being coached.
Yeah, I let guys coach because to me, like, for me, I always thought like you have to learn to play for different people, different styles. Like I thought AE was like that's like it's a shit show.
Yeah.
But I thought for him because everything was so like everything was structured and AE was so chaotic. I thought it was good for him. You got to learn to play through this stuff, man. It'll help you in life. It was definitely. I remember the last AU game. I was so happy. I was like, man, this is over with.
The last AU game, I didn't even want to play.
Yeah, it was crazy. But there's a story about when speaking about Erica. Well, I think you was at that game too. So talking about hard work and putting the work in. Down one, Erica gets fouled. 2 seconds on clock. Game over. Make two, we win. Down one. You were there, right?
Yeah.
And you came from Villanova to come in. 2 shots to win the game. I just said, she ain't making these. Clank, clank. Starts crying. Oh, what was you crying for? You didn't work out all summer. Don't cry. Put an arm around, let's go. We're going home, this is fun. You say you want to have fun. What you crying for? You didn't take one free throw the whole summer.
Now
You think he's going to make it?
I'm picturing Erica listening to this episode in a few days when she's doing her notes. She's like, yeah, cut that.
Erica was like, okay, and just went
Yeah,
home. Like,
she was more crying. She thought I was going to be upset. I'm not upset. Let's go home.
Let's go.
This is
Too
what you
late.
want.
All right, back. Come on, let's go.
That is one thing that both you guys, I feel like, have said when this has come up in conversation. You said from the moment they tell me they want it, that's when I'll turn it on. But if they don't tell me they want it, then I'm chilling.
Yeah, if they don't want to play, bro, I'm not gonna force them to play. They do whatever they want to do. I don't care.
Your kids?
Yeah.
Let me step in and help you out.
Yeah, but I say, hey, bro.
No. Let me tell you something. Okay, because maybe you can say that they have to tell you, because I don't think they are mature enough to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have a feel, because to me, you have to push
Yeah.
your kids, because that's all you know is basketball.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's like a guy who wants the kid to be a lawyer, right? You push them. Like I don't think if they say I don't want to do it, I disagree with that. I think you push them into, like I pushed Erica into. I said she doesn't have it in her to be a scholarship. She doesn't have that in her to be a scholarship.
Yeah. And
So
that's
then
more,
I push other things.
And that's more 14, 15,
Yes.
16. Yeah.
Yeah. To me, I think a lot of parents, over push their kids who don't even have that talent. Mm-hmm. So to me, you have to read the room and read your child. Like if they have the talent. So sometimes, like let's say your kid is 6'8", has talent, but he don't have the drive. Then it's your job to give him drive. Mm-hmm. You can't. Like to me, that's where people make mistakes.
Yeah. Well, I don't have to worry about having a 6'8" child, unfortunately.
Nah,
Samar's about 5'2", so.
Yeah, y'all would have like
On the line laughing.
y'all could have like a good lawyer or something, a
Thanks,
doctor.
man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Good podcast co-host.
Yeah, exactly. Have their own pot. Yeah, that'd be good.
Team takeover.
We
What
got,
about team takeover? Oh yeah, I was team takeover.
I guess we just talked about AAU and a game and I got barked at.
When you were aware of Josh bullying, what was that?
Hold on, I was not.
Oh,
I was not.
come on, when he threw you through the wall?
Yeah.
What'd you do? You called him snitch.
Josh,
He pushed me through the wall. That's what you
I would say this. I would say this about him. Rarely, and I'm not. He never. Again, people. I didn't know you guys because you asked him a question. I'm sure you talked to him before. He barely tells you anything. How'd it go in practice? It was good. What happened? So I left it alone. He did call me. You did call me about that.
I had, bro.
Yo, I said, I'm on my way up there, man. Like, what's up? He's like, no, we good, but he crazy.
Bro,
I'm like,
I don't think you understand, bro. Like, what actually happened that day? Like, I think you actually blacked out.
It was. So I'm gonna tell you the exact. Did he tell you the whole story of how it happened?
yeah.
Yeah. So we're at the top of the key, and like Coach Wright practices like you're the defender. You're supposed to be kind of pressing up on them, ball pressure, all that stuff. So that happened, and then on the other side, on the offensive play, you're supposed to be like quote unquote strong with the ball, pivot, do all that stuff. So I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. He's doing what he's supposed to do. But when he pivots to go pass the ball to the other side of the court, he just hits me with an elbow, just clean, bow, and passed it. And we actually looked at the film, I think like a day or two after. And it was like at that moment, like he looked at me and I looked at him, and it was like,
You knew exactly what happened.
Yeah, it's like, bro, I don't know how, but I'm getting this look back. I don't know how. I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. So
Before you continue, literally, we're at the top of the key. So both sides are still playing. Me and Josh are really standing on top of the key, just like looking at each other.
Yeah, everything else is going on. We're just stopped.
And then I cut to the basket. I catch the ball. I don't even shoot. I was like, I know something's about to happen. I just feel my body get like thrown to the wall. The ball drops. Josh gets the ball, beams it at me, and everyone's just like staring at Josh like, what are you doing?
I was good after though.
See, I didn't go to practice. See, if I was at practice,
Yeah.
But I always had to explain. I explained to him about friendship. See, I'm always a dad. I always tell him, yo, man, like, I have college friends that we fought, but we're still friends. Like, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'll never forget one time. He got mad at me he was like, I'm a dad, all right? And one time he got mad at me. I don't know if you remember this. He was yelling at me about something. I was like, everything got to be a damn learning experience, huh? I was like, he got hot at me and started probably cursing me out again. But yeah, he always.
let's make it clear though, since this is a stated, like I wasn't like this crazy father.
No. No, it wasn't crazy.
Make it feel like you was a crazy father just walking around with the belt on your shoulder, just waiting. Just waiting.
Like, I thought I was a fun dad. Like, you know, I just,
Ooh.
no?
I mean, you were.
First of all, I was not the strict one. Y'all want to do something, y'all come ask me. She didn't let y'all do anything.
Really? I thought it was the other way around. See?
No, I
That is
was
true. That is true.
I was not the strict. I was the like, yeah, dad, yeah, go ahead, man. Me, not
Not Billboard Sam?
Billboard stands crazy.
Billboard Sam?
Yeah. Oh, she was like, they can't go, they can't stay over there. Yeah, let him stay over there. All right, let him go with his friends out.
They got their work in. They can do whatever they want.
Y'all came to me when y'all wanted.
It's true.
I was the fun guy.
Dang, man.
When I got, you know.
So now you got the bad rap for no
Yeah,
reason.
man, they like I'm this crazy father because I have this stoic look when I'm watching the game, any game, high school. Like I'm not talking to nobody. I'm trying to watch so I can teach after. I'm like, and people ask me questions. Yo, shut up. Like, shout out to Jack. Ask Jack.
Jack, yeah.
I'm in Dallas. I'm watching the game. Oh, Jalen, Jack, shut the f up, man. I'm watching the game. I don't like to talk to nobody. I want to watch the game.
In high school, he would sit far away from my mom.
Yeah.
Our parents did
Nothing
that
about
too.
that.
Yeah.
Mom, she want to cheer.
Yeah,
I
she
want to
want
watch.
cheer, talk, all that.
Oh, what do you think he's doing? I don't know because you keep talking. Don't watch.
Hey, my man, look, you may have my man get the bad rap the whole
know,
time.
man.
Come to find out he
What's
was
that Coach Wright
he was a
thing?
fun dad. I don't know.
Coach
Cam,
Wright?
what was
Go
it-
back.
what-
Go back. Go
Oh,
back.
it was how Coach Wright requested that you stop working Jalen out after practice. Did that last?
Never.
No,
I respected Coach Wright, and I love what Coach Wright did. But as he said, I would teach him. Coach Wright taught him how to play in his system. And I said, make sure you play off 2 feet, blah, blah, blah. But when you get to this level, if you got to still, so we would practice things that I knew that
I would still need.
would need at this level. But he think I was in there going for 2 hours. It'd be 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
I'm out. Like,
He's like, I ain't staying that long.
I don't keep in the gym. Yo, 20 minutes. Let's get 20 minutes of quick shooting. And let's get out of here. Like,
There was one time he came to the dorm, and I was passed out. I
Get up.
was like,
just go.
"Oh, you sleep?" No. You said go back to sleep. I'm out.
Yeah, I'd never like. Yeah, that gave me a
Nah,
bad rap. Man.
yeah, he gets a bad rap. He was the cool dad.
I asked questions. You good? You want to work? You want to get some shots up? Most times he'll say yeah because he think like he gonna get trouble. He said no.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you this though, I came unannounced to the dorms all the time. In the 4 years that Erica was there, not one time did I come. I wasn't allowed to come.
See, look, right when you step foot on campus, I'm gonna let you know this right
She told
now.
me that from day one.
Yeah.
Don't come up here. This ain't Jalen's room.
You're like, all right, cool.
Fact.
Dang. Well, picture me scrolling.
One more question before picture me scrolling. I don't think people truly understand the relationship between you and Leon.
Wow, that's crazy.
So how did that start? And for people who don't know, Leon saw me before my dad saw me before. Well,
That's true. That's a fact.
as a kid.
So, Leon. So they don't get mad at this, but it's true. So Leon went to Temple Law School. So he was around when I was there. He was in law school while I played. So he loved Coach Chaney. He would come to games and stuff. And I was a junior, and there were 2 guys that were seniors that were like lottery picks, Eddie Jones, Aaron McKee, and everyone wanted them. So Leon was like recruiting them. And I always tell the story, like Leon wouldn't even look at me. He was he wanted Eddie and Aaron, and I thought I was good. You were in college, and so for a whole year he never like really acknowledged me. And then Eddie and Aaron went with somebody else. Blah, blah, blah. So the next year, I went. My time came up, and I resented him because I ain't mess with him. So I went with Andy Miller was my first agent, right? And then whatever the draft came, blah 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 blah. Things didn't work out. Coach went to coach. I need a new agent because I haven't even talked to my agent. You should hire Leon Rose. Okay, give me his address. Went to his job or his office, and that was 1995. I met Leon Rose. It was July because draft was in June. A couple of weeks later, it was July. I go with Leon, and we've been brothers ever since, man. It's crazy because he always tells. I went to Australia my first year out of college. Leon said his phone bill was more than his commission. I used to call him like every day. Back then, we didn't have like cell phones. There wasn't cable over there. Yeah. So when he was born in 1996. I was in Australia, and remember, Australia is opposite. So when it's summer here, it's winter there. So that's how they did the season too. You would play in the wintertime. So I left February.
Oh no.
It's now they mirror the NBA season. But when I was playing, it was. So I was over there during our summer. So February, and he was born in August, and it was Olympic year in Atlanta. So we had a month off, but I couldn't fly home. So, yeah, Leon, he's the one to call me and said I had a baby boy. He called, the team, and they got it. I had a boy. I had a game that night.
All right.
Yeah.
What was your first thought when Leon told you he was going to be going from being an agent to the front office?
It was crazy. There's a crazy story.
Oh my God, I remember this.
I was working. I was coaching at Camden High, and I was a substitute teacher. It's 7:30 in the morning, and I called him. About something. 7:30 in the morning. We were talking. Was he in the NBA? He was. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I might have been.
My second year.
Yeah, I probably was calling about him or something. 7:30 in the morning. Talked to him for 30 minutes. Walking to the school. I hate to say this I was a substitute. I put my iPad out when I'm a sub. I tell all the kids, sign in, no cussing. I get on my iPad, Leon Rose, next president. I'm like, yo, the guy never even told me. I'm on the phone. I'm like, I call him back like, yo. He said, it wasn't official. It got official in 30 minutes. Yeah. So yeah, I was, man, but I was so excited for him, man. It's just, man. People don't realize he was a 1,000-point scorer in high school at Cherry Hill. He went to college, played basketball at Dickinson's. Like, he's a basketball. He coached high school. Like, Leon loves hoops. And in the summertime, you'd be surprised at this one. So all the men's leagues, I would go play in all the men's leagues. And Leon was on my team. Every men's league. And that's why Leon like you. Leon led the league, the men's league in texts.
There you go.
Leon was ruthless, man. He was a competitor. You make a bad call, he'd be on you. Yeah, Leon used to get a lot of texts. But no, man, it was just great, man. For him to be the president, it was just, he just loves hoops. He's a coach at heart. He loves basketball.
What about seeing Jalen and Sam work together?
That was going to happen no matter what. We used to joke about that when they were growing up, but that was going to happen eventually.
That's so cool, though.
Yeah, that was like destined to happen. Just to keep it in the family, man, it's like you can't even write this, man. This is crazy. This is like crazy.
Can you talk about, from your perspective, how you've grown in your career and Sam's grown in his, and how you guys have, like, what that partnership's been like?
To be honest, I don't even think of it as a partnership. It's like, it's family.
Brotherhood relationship.
Yeah, it's our relationship's never. It's not like client agent relationship, and that's like family. So I literally don't even think of it as like that's my agent. I was like, this is my brother Sam. Like that's how it is. And so it's kind of crazy, like you said, like how things are, how they are now. It's wild.
Yeah,
absolutely wild.
So in another week is Halloween, right? Mm-hmm. Sam. So 1997. How many years ago was that?
That was 27 years.
Yeah.
I have pictures.
Oh my God.
The first Halloween trick or treating. He was Blue's Clues, and Brooke was Tiger or somebody, and I forget. And we took him trick or treating.
Oh.
You said that was your worst Halloween costume. Remember you telling us about?
Yeah, it was. You love Blue's Clues.
I love Blue's Clues.
You wake up every morning and cry. Just watch a guy named Mail Time. Steve.
No. It was cool. Like, I really liked it. But then, like, I remember when it came out, like a picture came out, like maybe last year, but like recently, it was like Blue's, like the dog Blue was a girl.
But his favorite cartoon or whatever you call it character was Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, absolutely.
He would stay in the showers for hours. Because yo, dog.
You taking a long shower?
No. He would. So Dragon Ball Z, and I don't know. You guys gotta look this up. I think he would have his powers. Like he would throw his hands down and in the water or something would hit him. Right? But he thought he'd be in the shower. No, with the gloves on. He had the gloves.
Not in the shower. Absolutely
That's crazy.
He in the water hit him on the. I'm like, man, you can run the water bill up.
No, can we get back to Coach Brunson instead of Dad right now? That'd be.
No, I got John. I got stories.
Yeah, we got to hear some of these.
This episode is sponsored by ZipRecruiter. Starting businesses, I know the hardships. Not enough qualified candidates and needing to fill the role right away is a common one.
Thankfully, there's a place you can go for help. ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter does the work for you to make hiring fast and easy.
And right now, you can try it for free at ziprecruiter.com/roomies.
ZipRecruiter's smart technology identifies top talent for your roles quickly. As quick as Josh gets those rebounds.
Hey, man, appreciate it.
Please. Immediately after you post your job, ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology starts showing you qualified people for it.
Experience faster, easier hiring with ZipRecruiter.
4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try it for free at our exclusive link, ziprecruiter.com/roomies.
Again, that's ziprecruiter.com/roomies. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
It's basketball season. Time to watch our guys Josh and Jalen do their thing on the court. I got my snacks, water to keep me hydrated, some gum, but most importantly, while I get nervous, I got my Mando deodorant. As a fan, you might get stressed, you might get sweaty watching your favorite players, especially during those close games, so you gotta keep that Mando on you. Mando is clinically proven 72-hour odor control, so it's perfect for long days at the game or the bar. Safe for the whole body, pits, package, feet, and everywhere in between. Yes, even after those in-between quarter sprints to the restroom. And it stops the odor before it starts. Special offer. New customers get $5 off a starter pack with our exclusive code and link. Use code ROOMIES at shopmando.com. shopmando.com. Use code ROOMIES. Mando's starter pack is perfect for new customers or to secure some last-minute stocking stuffers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice, like mini body wash and deodorant wipes, and free shipping. Luckily, I have a discount code to help you get hooked on my favorite smelling whole body deodorant on the market. New customers get $5 off a starter pack with our exclusive code. That equates to over 40% off your starter pack. Use code ROOMIES at shopmando.com, shopmando.com. Please support our show and let them know we sent you. Don't let BO keep you on the bench. Smell better naked with Mando.
Headed to Madison Square Garden this year, Chase cardholders can score more at MSG with perks like discounts on concessions and team merchandise. A Jalen Brunson jersey, perhaps?
I swear we didn't really pay him to say that. Plus, cardholders get access to the Chase Lounge. Head to chase.com/MSG for more info. Terms and restrictions may apply.
All right, so Picks Me scrolling basically just tweets or whatever goes on from the past week we talk about. So what we got first?
I heard something.
Oh yeah, this is when the quote is I heard some dude behind me, behind the bench say, "You effing bum," and it was my dad. That was when I was
3-point shootout.
3-point shootout also weekend. I literally at the last rack, I'm like, I just need to make one more and I'm good.
We good.
I was watching too. I was like, yeah. Oh, damn.
Right before I went to go shoot, it says, "Yo, if you win this, you can help me finish my basement."
Just hating, bro. He ain't want to help.
I had to pay for my own basement, man.
Crazy.
He was actually mad though. He looked at me, he was like, "Just
So close, but so far.
you was right there.
Whoa.
They do their research over here. They do their research.
I'm gonna have to
There's
get
a
this
story
photo.
behind this guy right here. That's the guy from Milwaukee. Hold up. Is that? No, that's not. That's Pat Connaughton.
Yep.
is it actually?"
Yeah. You want?
Hoops heavy. What is this?
It's from the
Fantasy matchup?
Boston something.
I don't know if the image is actually good enough quality for me to read, but I just wanted to talk about kind of these Salem days and
Hoop heavyweights. Ooh.
There's a story behind Pat Connaughton. I was at University of Hartford, assistant coach, and I went to recruit him. And I remember he played center.
Really?
I came back. I said, "Yo, he ain't good enough. He can't play here." And
Where'd he end up going?
Notre Dame.
Oh yeah.
And but he was also, he got drafted in baseball. He was like big time. But I remember going back and saying, "Nah, he can't play here, man. They ain't good enough." And he ended up going to Notre Dame.
That's hilarious.
That tells you I'm not really good at it.
You had the scout.
This guy. That's my guy.
Is it prom?
Nah.
What is this, bro? Hot top fade?
So that was my high school center.
Can't play.
Shout out to George McDonald. And we took this. That was a sketch. There was a picture. They did a schedule in high school, and like all our games on the back, and this is a picture on the front. We were big time in high school. Damn, I was smooth.
At Worldwide, while JJ living every podcaster's dream, the ability to say what I told you so.
What?
It's basically obviously like JJ used to be used to have his own podcast or whatever, and everybody always gives their 2 cents, and they rarely ever write. But now he 3-0, so you can sit there and be like, "Yeah, I told y'all so." Like what I say is, right. Yeah, man. So I would say shout out to JJ, 3-0. So
From a coach's perspective, have you watched any of the Lakers this year yet?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the biggest differences are? Like, what are the same roster, right? Different coach.
3 straight home games.
Okay.
I haven't been on the road yet.
So you're not sold yet.
Oh yeah, man, you got LeBron James and AD. I'm been sold. Yeah, but this league, it's a good league though, man.
Like you said, it's a long season, ups and downs.
Like JJ's good, but listen, man. Sometimes it's just a different voice. Sometimes people, different voice is better at times, and maybe they thought it was, but it's a long year. Oh my God!
Ooh, it's Seattle, an elite
Look at the big old
basketball city.
shorts.
But those jerseys were sick.
Yeah.
Those might be.
You put up the worst team I played for.
Great city though.
No, not because they were bad. I finally that was the first time I ever got a guaranteed contract, and I got hurt. Plain of fact, that had to be in the preseason. I barely played. But plain of fact, shot is so bad. It was terrible. I ended up tearing my plantar fascia.
Good thing.
Should we invite whoever wears the number 5 Brunson song jersey to MSG on the pod?
Brunson.
We gotta find that.
If we can find
Wait,
one of those,
I got one.
We still have one.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, can I get one, bro? I'll just wear it to the game. I'll wear it to a game.
I got my next one.
Yo, let me get one. I'm gonna rock that, bro.
You know what's crazy? I really want, we have the Knicks finals jersey, right, hanging up in the house, right? I was like, yo, I would really love that, to put in my house, next to my Knicks jersey, whatever. But he gave it to Erica instead. Erica said, no, you can't have it.
Because it says NBA Finals patch. So you want one, get you an NBA Finals patch.
Get
Both
your
of
own.
you.
Why you looking at me?
You the captain.
You're in the same boat.
You the captain.
Whoa. Oh, Jesus.
This is in Disney.
Yeah, you know that.
What team is this?
You know who's on that team?
Javon Carter,
Javon Carter.
right next to me.
Is Schofield on that team?
wow,
Admiral was on that team, though.
Javon Carter was on that team.
Javon Carter.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Javon Carter that you see in the NBA? Imagine waking up at 8 a.m. playing against us and
Yeah, bro.
picking you up
He picked you up 94, dog. 8 a.m., brother. Just to hit the ball, bro. I don't want to do this.
You got your
Who has
sixth game of the
He'd be
weekend.
like, who has the point guard? I'm like, he got it.
Yeah.
Go do it.
Dog. Yeah.
That sounds miserable. You're on your 7th game of the weekend, belly full of Wendy's.
Yeah, facts.
What's that? Whoa.
Yeah, you look crazy, dog.
Yeah, it was bad.
15?
Bad. I don't know why I had
You
number
played
15.
for TakeOver?
Yeah, bro. We were solid.
Takeover is always
Keith,
good.
right?
Yeah.
Steven?
Keith, yeah.
This is back when your Twitter was Team Nike Heart.
Yeah. Bad
Humble and hungry.
hairstyle, too.
You know, I got a little story about you. I worked Kevin Durant's camp at your high school.
Oh, yeah, when I was Tidwell.
As your freshman year.
Yeah.
Your freshman year at Villanova.
Nova.
Because everybody had Villanova shirts. I'm like, yo, what's up about this? Oh, that player going there. It was you.
Yeah.
Is that when they had just redone the new gym, right?
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
Real nice.
They had like the track above.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also, every episode, we post on Twitter, Instagram, who's coming on, and they actually ask questions. So we got some questions for you.
I can't read that. Mia Corral. Mia. I'm just saying Mia. How did it feel to become a grandfather?
Man, it's still crazy, man. The fact that you got a child. Because like I always tell people, and I'm gonna see if both you guys, when you have a child and you get older, like now, like and your parents probably feel the same way I do. They don't look at Josh, and I don't look at him as 28-year-old Jalen. I just know you as that kid. Like that's who I see. That face is the kid I see every day. I don't look at the man that he is. And you're gonna feel the same about your kids. No matter how old they get, there's always gonna be their little kid. So to be a grandfather is special. It's crazy, but I'm more happy for you because you're gonna experience the things that I experienced, and I can say, "I told you." See.
Fly Eagle Fly _KT. Who pays a check when you and Jalen are at a restaurant?
It's a great question. So he's in Dallas. On multiple occasions, we would go out to eat, right, with your mom, and she steady paying the bill. You remember that? And one day I said, "Listen, man, ho. You in the NBA, you got to pay for the dinners." And what'd you say? "Mom always paid for dinner." Yeah, when you was in high school.
He didn't know that my mother had my card.
I didn't know that either.
So mom was
I
paying the
ain't got
bill, but
one.
it was my
Why
card.
don't he got one?
Because I know.
I ain't got a car.
I know.
Cheap, bro. We gotta work on it. We gotta work on
Josh. Every day, this is why he doesn't have a card. Every day, I get an email, right? Every single day, your Nike Elite order is being processed. Every single day.
Shout out to Nike.
Facts.
Every single day. So I'm like, there's no way I'm giving him a card. Ever. You need
Why
something,
not?
ask mom. She raised 3 kids. Me, Erica, and him.
That's
Shout
nice.
out to
I gotta
Nike.
get one of those. That's nice.
If it's free, it's me.
So appreciate you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Roommate Show. Rick, we appreciate you for coming on.
Coach.
And my bad, Coach. We appreciate you for coming on. But make sure you guys tune in for weekly episodes from the Roommate Show.
Brought to you by our new exclusive content platform, Fanfix. You guys are going to get early access on drops, merch, tickets. Obviously, we did the roommates block party, more stuff like that. It's going to be fun. And you'll be able to chat directly with us. It's a cool feature that Fanfix has, so you can reach out, subscribe, hit us up, hear from us directly. Want to hear from the biggest fans? Tap in with Fanfix today.